Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Tonight I have a video from our post-fight night little family party that we had at the house. So I'm just giving you guys a quick overview of what I was working with before I started in my main living areas. This was left out overnight. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. We didn't go to bed probably until like midnight, and I totally was not cleaning that late at night. So I'm just gonna start off by unloading my dishwasher, putting the dishes away so that I can start clearing the dishes that are in the sink and on the stove. A lot of this stuff was really stuck on, so I had to put like elbow grease into it, but I took care of it. Anyways, if you're new here, my name is Brianna and I am a stay-at-home mom to 4 children. I have 2 boys and 2 girls, and we currently live in Las Vegas. I do have dreams and big plans to hopefully move on the outskirts of Las Vegas, up closer by Mount Charleston, and buy a piece of property, a nice piece of land, and build a barndominium and start a small farm, which will hopefully turn into a big farm. But otherwise, I do love living in Las Vegas. There's so much to do. There's always so many things to see. My kids love it here, and we don't have plans on moving anytime soon unless it's going to be up there on some property and we got our barndominium being built. So right now I am putting away the dishes, and the main thing that I really wanted to take care of out here in the living room was this island. My island is always a catch-all. Everything gets put on the island. It doesn't matter how many times I move it and take it off and put it back in its home. It ends up back on my island. So I'm just clearing my dishes, and I sped up a lot of this video for time's sake because, as you can see if you clicked on this video, it is almost an hour long. I promise you that I did get every nook and cranny, but there were some things that I did not record for time's sake and for the length of this video. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play some music, let you guys sit back and relax and watch me get to cleaning. So before I finish the rest of the dishes that I had, a lot of them actually had to soak anyways. I stopped real quick to just go ahead and let some light in, let some fresh air in. I usually keep my windows closed because of the dust here in Las Vegas. I don't open them a lot. We do keep our slider door open in the back, maybe like halfway throughout the day, but I just felt like because all those dishes and everything just sat out like that overnight, and with all the food that we cooked, like I made chipotle barbecued chicken wings, and I made a whole bunch of sides and then like appetizers and just snacks for the kids. Like we just had like a big feast while we were sitting there watching the fight, which I'm gonna get to that here in a minute because come on now, y'all know what I'm about to say if you watch that fight. Anyways, so I just figured that I wanted to open up all the windows, the slider. I wanted to get fresh air rolling through there to kind of just cleanse the air while I was cleaning and get like a good smell going. But anyways, did you watch the fight? If you did, tell me your thoughts on that, because I was not expecting that. And from watching the fight, I already can tell it was like a whole just staged fake thing, because we all know that Tyson does not fight like that. We know that that dude is a beast. So I was pretty disappointed in that. I almost just wanted to turn my TV off and just go to bed. But we stayed awake and we finished watching it, and we just found out that it was just a fake. So anyways, leave your thoughts in your comments about that.
Going blind, feel my vision turning gray and into fiction. Tell me, friend, do you know who I am? I've been dreaming but can't remember how this ends. I can feel it reflect in the clearest of eyes in you. I got you locked in just like a secret.
So right here, I just sprayed my pan with some Dawn powder spray, and I did let it soak while I was putting those other dishes away. I'm not scratching the pan. I'm just gently trying to lift the stuck-on chicken wings that were on there. So I'm not damaging the pan any more than what it already is. I don't know what it is, but I can never find a good set of baking pans. They all just stain. The grease just gets stuck on there. Like I literally have to scrub my life away trying to restore them, and then they just end up getting ruined and everything sticks even more. If you have a good brand of baking pans, please let me know, because I need ones that are going to last me longer than 3 to 6 months, because I haven't had these for very long. It looks like I have, but I haven't. So while I was washing the dishes, I thought I heard a little baby cry for her mama. And sure enough, I did. Little Miss Noelle woke up from her nap. So I thought that I would give you guys a little glimpse of Miss Noelle, who woke up from her little sleepy time nap. She is such a little sweetie, still teething, still doing her, awake at night, but that's okay. We love her. So anyways, I'm just going to go back to cleaning the bottles, drying off dishes, and just trying to wrap up this area, because this video today, the reason why it is so long is because I went from the kitchen to the living room to the dining room to doing the floors out in the main living areas, and then going to my bedroom and tidying up my bedroom, and then to finally taking care of my shower, because my shower is just always disgusting, and it doesn't matter how often I clean it, how much I scrub it, the hard water is just terrible. I don't know. I need to figure something out. But I did find out one of the reasons why the shower is smelling, and you guys will see that later on in the video. I did want to post a deep cleaning video where I was actually getting all the spaces in my house that are just neglected and forgot. The windows in the house really need to be cleaned. They need to be vacuumed. They need to be sprayed down and wiped. They have sand in them. The blinds are just bad. So I really want to do a deep cleaning video, but with my house looking like this after we stayed up late and watched the fight, I just had to tackle all of these spots first before I can actually really get into deep cleaning. I feel like in order for me to deep clean, my house has to be in good condition before I can just dive in and start deep cleaning areas. Like, I don't want clutter everywhere. So that's just gonna have to be held off. But I really have been thinking about a master bedroom refresh, and also a refresh on my boys' bedrooms down on the other end of the house. I really just want to do something little, like maybe a new rug, some new bedding, a few new pictures, maybe like some new night lights, just things like that, because little things like that really excite them. So I've been looking into that, and then when I do that, I probably will end up doing deep cleaning on all of the rooms, because that's usually what you do when you do a refresh. So we'll see.
Nobody else how I'm feeling. I got you locked in just like a secret, telling nobody else how I'm feeling. 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 I got you locked in just like a secret. Else how I'm feeling. Else how I'm feeling. I got you locked in just like a secret. Falling out, getting too close, but wouldn't stand letting you go. Hear me out, I know what we could be. In my dreams I can almost reach it through the dark. I can feel it reflect in the clearest of eyes. In you, I got you locked in just like a secret, telling nobody else how I'm feeling. I
I was lucky enough to have the house to myself pretty much while I was trying to straighten up this kitchen and just get my house back in order quickly. Noelle stayed here with me because she was napping, but my husband took the older three kids out and they just got back home when I was finishing up wiping down the island. And when I just look back on this video and I see them, they're just so precious, just like my three little stooges barging in the house and coming in to dirty up and tear up what I just cleaned. But it's okay, it's just a part of life and it's the season that I'm in right now. But they're just so precious. They were so surprised that everything was cleared off. They weren't going for that long, but I was trying to move as quick as possible because I just knew that that island had to be taken care of before they came back home.
Here's what I like: laying on the beach with sunlight in my eyes, laughing with my friends under the sky, following our hearts so then we take a ride wherever. I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't.
Moving on to my entryway, I just wanted to clear this space. I wanted to shake out my rug and give it a good vacuum, and then I needed to go ahead and actually vacuum the floor because this is where I was going to start my mopping process. I was doing it like in sections, hoping that it would just not be so tedious for me, because usually what I do is I'll vacuum the whole entire house and then I'll start in one section and just mop the whole entire house, and it really is like too much for me. It ends up like killing my back and it just is like a pain in the butt. So I figured, let me try and section it off this time, and this is where I decided to start at the front door, because I was gonna go ahead and later on open up the front door so that the breezeway could come through and just dry it quicker. But after I finished vacuuming here, I start moving down to my dining area and taking care of my dining table and vacuuming really well over there, because the crumbs and the buildup are real over there in that area, as well as as well as the stickiness of the spills and just everything from the kids. I really try and have them eat and drink at the table all the time, because the random spill spots and stickiness all over my house are not a joke. Like, I walk around my house and my foot gets stuck somewhere and it just drives me nuts, and it's just like in the most random spots, and it's because they spill their juice cups. It's mainly my youngest daughter, and then my son who's in the wheelchair. He like is very clumsy, obviously, because this is his second break in his leg, but it's mainly the youngest, and she spills her juice, or she'll think that it's funny and she'll just spit it out and just do stuff that kids do, and it just adds up. It just adds up, because I do not have time to mop my floors every day, but I honestly could mop my floors every day because they're that dirty. I've said it before in a previous video. I don't understand why I'm constantly vacuuming and wiping my floors and doing quick wipes and then doing mops, and I walk on my floors barefoot and my feet still end up being black. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand, but I guess it's just something that I have to deal with and just try and work with.
Here's what I like. Jumping from a roof that is almost too high. Laying on the grass, I close my eyes. Playing my guitar till my fingers are numb. I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces for the night. I'm not backing down. So if you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah, we're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new. Just right what I needed. Take me there, we can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let it go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever. To the moon and back, playing loud in the speakers. You and me, can I marry you right away? Oh yeah.
For mopping, I always just use my Mr. Clean. I don't know if it's multi-surface cleaner. I don't know if that's what it says on the bottle. I would have to look. I think that's what it says. But I just use the Mr. Clean, either the Unstoppable scent, or I think it's the Meadows is what I use this time. And of course, I use my piping hot boiling water. You can boil your water on the stove, but I don't need to do that, because if I just let my water run at my sink for like a good 3 minutes, it is burning hot. So I just went ahead and did that. Sometimes I do add in a dishwasher pot in there, and I feel like it kind of just helps clean the floors more, like pick up more of like the grease and like the dirt, the dust that's on there. But the Mr. Clean does just fine by itself. I only add like 2 or 3 capfuls in there, and I change out the water like every 2 sections that I do. So the first bucket dump that I do is basically just this entryway, my dining area, then the side of the dining area, and then right there in front of my island, which I didn't record for time's sake of this video, but that was about, I'll call it 4 sections. So the entryway section, dining room, this spot right here that I'm doing right now, and then in front of my island. So yeah, the first dump was 4 sections worth, and I was actually surprised that it wasn't that dark. Now, the second dump though, when we get over to the garage entry doorway and the back part of the house and the kitchen walkway where the fridge and the stove are at, and then the sofa table behind my sofa, that dump of water was super dark, and that is a high traffic area, just like these spots were, but for some reason it did not come out as dark. But you guys will see that here in a bit.
Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night. Oh, don't wanna wait all my life. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. You know it's way too late, regretting our mistakes. You got so head over heels crazy. Need to apologize, we went too far this time. Come a little closer, there's something I have to say. I love you and I hate you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and yeah. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. You'll do right by me, I'll do right by you. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. We got this. It's way too easy to say stuff I never do. You know it's not how I feel, baby. So can we let this slide? Can't stand to see you cry. Come a little closer, there's something I have to say. I love you and I hate you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and yeah. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. You'll do right by me, I'll do right by you. You got nothing to prove, oh baby, I know. We got this. want you and I hope you feel the same. Come a little closer, baby, please don't walk away. I love you and you've got nothing to prove, oh, baby, I know we got this.
So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down. And you keep...
I originally just tried to wipe this area with like some Miss Meyer spray and my microfiber cloth, and that was not cutting it. So I just went ahead and I switched over to a Q-tip and some alcohol, and it bled right out of the walls and the cracks. And I just took my white microfiber cloth and just wiped over it and just cleaned it all up. So it wasn't that big of a deal. And then after this, I'm just wrapping up this little area right here before I go ahead and move into my hallway that goes back to the boys' bedrooms and where we always come into the house for the most part, because the garage is right there. But enough about cleaning. Anyone who's watching my video right now, how are you doing? What is your weather like where you are at? Are you ready for Thanksgiving? Are you having family over? Are you hosting it at your house? Are you leaving, going out of state and visiting other family? What is everyone doing? For me and my family, we're just going to be home. We don't have anyone coming. It would just be me, my husband, and our children. We're going to have a small little feast here because my kids are so picky. It's mainly just me and my husband that eat the Thanksgiving dinner, unfortunately. But we're just going to be here, and I'm thinking that Thanksgiving night we'll start throwing up our Christmas decorations and prepping for Christmas. I almost feel like I want to start now, but I'm gonna hold off because I'm just going to stick to my normal routine. I usually don't put Christmas decorations up until after Thanksgiving. I might do it Thanksgiving night, depending on how I feel. And, you know, if the kids are up to it, I'll have them help me go out into the garage. But my garage is a whole nother issue itself. It is so unorganized and just so jam-packed with home decor, my husband's tools, random things that just get thrown out there. So I probably need to take care of that a little bit before I start getting out the Christmas decorations, because it's just going to frustrate me and just almost deter me in a way to keep putting it off. But I feel like because I put it up after Thanksgiving that we don't really spend much time in Christmas decor. So I probably should take care of it so that we can make sure that we enjoy all the time that we have with the Christmas stuff before the new year hits, and then we take it down. Another thing that me and my husband were thinking about, we have a 12-foot Christmas tree. Our old house that we lived in had like 15-foot ceilings in the front living room. You can see it on my older videos. So we bought a 12-foot Christmas tree, and that used to be our main Christmas tree. But because this house only has like 10-foot ceilings, there's no way that tree is going to fit in here. So we actually were thinking of putting the Christmas tree, the 12-foot Christmas tree, on the front porch. And if you've seen my front porch, like my fall front porch makeover, you'll see that I have like a sitting area. I have a pretty big porch, and the sitting area is where I would end up putting the Christmas tree. If you're here to the end, almost to the end of this video, and you're hearing this, Let me know your thoughts on that. My husband thinks that it could be a good idea, but he's also not sure because we're probably gonna have to like secure the Christmas tree and tie it somehow to something, because the winds do pick up pretty bad where we live because we are right next to the mountain. So it's almost just like an air tunnel over here. But let me know your thoughts. Here's the end result of me cleaning the hallway. The floors look shiny and clean, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you that dump, which is totally black. Just disgusting.
Keep on thinking you could save yourself, but that's love. That's just love. You should know some things will hurt, and you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love. That's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Every time you feel the walls are closing in, and it seems like nothing makes it better, you should try to remember that's just how it is when it comes to love, comes to love. 'Cause you know sometimes it hurts, and you end up getting burned. But sometimes it can be beautiful. That's just love. That's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. You have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. You have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love.
Jumping into my master bedroom, I'm just tidying up real quick and trying to really reset the room before we lay it down. I took a major break after I finished mopping the floors and doing the hallway. I had to like take care of the kids. I had to do lunch. I had to do dinner, spend time with baby, you know, just the normal thing. I can't just clean straight like that. So I took a break, and now it is nightfall and it's closer to bedtime. So I just wanted to really reset my bedroom because I hate going to sleep in my bedroom when it's just a disaster. I feel like I don't sleep as good. I already don't sleep because of my baby. So anything else is just like an added stress that I really don't need. So if I can control it and take care of it, I'm going to. So it was just me and Naomi, my sweet little Naomi. She was in the room with me. I gave her my tablet so that she could watch some Dave and Ava and try and chill out while my husband was in the living room with the other 3 kids. And right now I'm just putting away clothes that have just been sitting up on the cubicle for like ever. I guess my husband just got used to just pulling his clothes off of the top and not even really putting them away. And those storage little bins, they are like totally full of clothes. That's why I couldn't even fit the rest in there. We need to just revamp our whole like clothes and dresser and closet. Like I told you guys before, we need to declutter our closet. I need to declutter my dresser. He needs to declutter his stuff. So it all needs a total revamp. But I'm just gonna try and tidy my bed. I'm gonna vacuum my floors and do it as quickly as possible, because at this point I'm ready to go to bed. I'm like totally done, and I can't even believe that I mustered up the strength to go in and really clean my shower like I did this night, because I was so tired. Like the kids had wore me out, and I was just tired from cleaning all the hours in the morning that I did, and then taking a break, which really wasn't a break because it was just me playing more with my kids and keeping them occupied and, you know, just doing mom things, and then just hopping right back into it and making sure that everything was done before the end of the night. So I'm surprised I pulled this off. Going into my shower and taking everything out so that I can really like clean this hard water and give everything a really good scrub, I realized that the wooden bench had a whole bunch of like mold on the bottom and underneath the seat. I was a little taken aback because when I originally bought this bench, I asked the salesperson, would this be okay to put in the shower because it is advertised as a shower bench, that it's okay to be in water conditions and that it's gonna, hold up and not get moldy, whatever. Well, long story short, that's not the truth. So I figured out that the wood is what is really making my shower smell. It does have a smell because of the hard water and how it just sits over time. And there's other places where still water gets stuck, like in those crevices of like the door rim and stuff like that I have showed you. But I'm pretty sure that the majority of the smell is coming from this little wooden bench. So you can see how the water is like brown, blackish, and you can see the black on the bottom of the legs. I scrubbed it, I put some bleach on there, and I just have to keep up with it until I can find another bench that I like in the shower or another seat. After I did clean this, the smell literally was like reduced drastically. Like my shower, there was actually no smell at all, and still to this day right now there is no smell. It's holding up pretty good. So this definitely was the reason why my shower was smelling. Today was a long one, and as always, I thank you if you watched this video to the end and you spent all this time with me. I hope it gave you any motivation or inspiration that you may have needed. I will definitely see you guys on the next one, and until then, take care, much love, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment for your girl. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.